See, every time they stopped and dropped, they sacrificed. Don't run past that. They sacrificed. Every time they sacrificed, in a different text, it tells us that it cost them 14 head of cattle. That didn't come cheap for David. Oftentimes, God will want to exchange what is in his hand for what is in our hand. Where'd my shouters go? Where'd my shouters go? Because 2,734 times of picking it up, laying it down, sacrificing, picking it up, laying it down, sacrificing, picking it up, laying it down, sacrificing equals 19,138 heads of oxen, 19,138 sheep that David had to give in sacrifice to God. And as it pertains to us, God does not want our livestock, and that's good because none of us have any to give. But he wants your treasure. Where are my shouters at? He wants your treasure. He wants an obedient and willing vessel to take what they have and be willing to give it all up for more of him and his ways. Some of y'all looking at me cross-eyed, saying, preacher, I don't want to have to do all that. Well, let me tell you something. If you're not willing to forsake everything, you're not fulfilling the commandment. Jesus says, if you're going to be my disciple, you got to be willing to give it all up. Your mama, your daddy, your property, your possessions, whatever you have, you've got to be willing to give it up if you are going to be called my disciple. And to those of us that can't do that, can I say this? Our life has come too cheap. Pastor, fix it for me when I'm done. Your life has come too cheap. I don't want a Christianity that's going to come too cheap. I don't want life and life lessons and growth and progress to be handed over to me on a silver platter without any kind of sacrifice along the way. I know I'm by myself in saying that, but I refuse to be a point A preacher. I refuse to be a point A husband. I refuse to be a point A father. I refuse to be a point A brother to you. I want God to take me to point B.